Renegade Immortal Episode 194. In the previous episode, Wang Lin calmly approached the desolate capital of the Fire Demon country, where a century of war had left the city in ruins and the people scattered across battlefields. He faced the ancient demon's powerful protective seal, testing his strength against its overwhelming demonic spiritual energy. Using his mastery over slaughter energy, Wang Lin gathered 100,000 strands, splitting them repeatedly until they multiplied into 1 million, creating a terrifying storm of killing intent that shrouded the entire city. At the end of the previous episode, Wang Lin unleashed this massive torrent of slaughter energy, directing it toward the ancient seal with a single commanding gesture. What will happen next? Stay tuned. And the story continues. The method to break the ancient demon's seal wasn't to focus on one point. Instead, there were many points spread across the seal that needed to be attacked at the same time in order to break it. And so, as Wang Lin summoned the 1 million strands of slaughter energy that he had nurtured for a century, the air around him trembled. The force he unleashed was not a single blast but a storm, an overwhelming rain of gray energy streaking downward like countless swords. Each strand crashed against the demonic barrier protecting the Fire Demon country's capital. The echoes of impact rolled across the land, rapid and unending, as if the heavens themselves were pounding on the barrier. Cracks began to spread across the screen of demonic light, and with a shattering boom, the entire structure collapsed. The 1 million strands of slaughter energy surged inward, flooding the capital in a tide of gray mist. As the barrier fell, a violent eruption of demonic spiritual energy burst out from the central demon valley. It spiraled upward, turning into a massive purple cloud in the sky that churned and twisted until it formed the shadow of a double-horned ancient demon. Its sinister eyes locked onto Wang Lin with contempt, as though it was gazing at nothing more than a pest. Its voice echoed from the sky, drifting like a whisper from the depths of the underworld. It mocked Wang Lin's courage, telling him that even with Bei Lou's protection, daring to destroy the demonic screen meant certain death. With a wave of its enormous hand, the world around Wang Lin transformed. The capital vanished, replaced by a hellish landscape of burning red. Lava covered the earth, sending waves of heat rolling upward until even the sky glowed crimson. Explosions rumbled beneath the molten surface, and in the blinding red light, countless illusions formed around the ancient demon, each one radiating malice. Wang Lin responded without hesitation. The million strands of slaughter energy surged back into his body, forming life seals that crawled across his skin until they covered him completely. Then he summoned the devil armor. Black silk burst out of his bag of holding, swirling around him before solidifying into the ominous armor that wrapped his entire body, leaving only his cold eyes visible. His hair streamed behind him as he stepped forward and launched himself into the air. The ancient demon roared and unleashed a barrage of spells, but Wang Lin ignored them. The devil armor and the life seals absorbed or shattered every attack before it could harm him. Instead, he accelerated, closing the distance like a streak of lightning. The finger of death formed on his right hand, crackling with destructive intent. But the ancient demon only sneered. It mocked Wang Lin for wearing armor meant for true devils when he did not possess a devil's heart. Then it opened its mouth and released a roar filled with concentrated demonic spiritual power. The sonic wave tore through the burning sky and rushed straight toward Wang Lin. Wang Lin's gaze hardened. He pointed and spoke a single command: devil transformation. The armor responded instantly. Devilish energy surged into his body through his mouth and nose, swirling through his veins before bursting out from his fingertip. His entire form radiated devilish light, as though he had become a living incarnation of a devil. The devil wind he released clashed with the ancient demon's roar, cutting through it, but the ancient demon opened its mouth again and devoured the devilish energy in one gulp, savoring it as though it were a delicacy. Still, Wang Lin pressed forward. Each step closed dozens of feet in an instant. When he neared 1,000 feet, the ancient demon finally grew serious. It released a wave of demonic energy carrying its divine sense, compressing the space around it into a suffocating domain. The pressure crushed the devilish energy around Wang Lin and shattered countless life seals. But he simply took a deep breath and whispered, "Dao transformation." The underworld river forced its way into the sealed domain, forming a ghostly road beneath his feet. The power of reincarnation wrapped around him, stabilizing his body and spirit. He stepped forward again, breaking through another 100 feet. The ancient demon attacked with a massive demonic claw. Wang Lin roared, his 1 million life seals blazing. Devilish energy returned to his body, and he charged forward to meet the attack head-on. Their collision shook the burning world. The demon's enormous hand was knocked aside, and although more than 700,000 life seals shattered, they rapidly reformed. Now only several hundred feet remained between them. The ancient demon's expression twisted, the earlier amusement vanished, replaced by the cold intent to kill. He realized Wang Lin had not come here merely to challenge him. He had been sent with a purpose. He formed a seal, calling out a deadly technique, demon spell, devil slaughter. Demonic energy swirled around him, and the magma-covered land boiled violently. Streams of scalding air shot upward and gathered in front of the ancient demon, gradually forming a giant crimson lance. It pulsed with heat so intense that even the space around it quivered. The sense of danger in Wang Lin's heart sharpened instantly. But he did not retreat. He stepped forward again and touched the center of his forehead. 1 million strands of slaughter energy fused into one. The life seals covering his body were pulled outward, swirling together like a storm until all their power compressed into a single thin strand of gray energy resting at his fingertip. The sheer destructive force hidden within it was something even the all-seer would fear. And then Wang Lin stepped into the final 500 feet. This was the moment. His eyes lit up. He began chanting a complex, ancient spell. His left hand formed a strange seal, one granted by Bei Lou himself. This was the true purpose of the battle. Their agreement required two things. Wang Lin must break the demonic screen, and he must force his way within 500 feet of the ancient demon and use this seal. Winning was never part of the plan, it was impossible. The moment the seal activated, the blood inside Wang Lin surged violently. He spat out a mouthful of blood as cracking sounds filled his body. That blood turned into mist, swirling around him before gathering into a single shape. The ancient demon's eyes widened for the first time, recognizing the aura within the blood. He spoke in a slow, solemn voice. This blood carried the essence of an ancient god. And through it, another being was forcing its way across the world's restrictions. The mist condensed into a humanoid figure, and an overwhelming divine sense descended, animating the blood figure and opening its eyes. Every living creature in the fire demon country trembled in fear. Even the ancient demons of the other 7 nations felt their hearts shake as they turned their gazes toward the fire demon country's capital. The ancient demon of the fire demon country stared at the blood figure and spoke coldly, acknowledging the truth. Because of Wang Lin's ancient god aura, Bei Lou could use his blood to manifest here for a long period, escaping the restrictions of the sky demon country. And from the blood person came Bei Lou's calm voice. We have been separated for too long. If this continues, we will soon be destroyed one by one. After we fuse, we will be reborn as a brand new ancient demon. As for the remaining 7, I'll devour them all one by one. In this episode, we saw Wang Lin unleash his incredible 1 million strands of slaughter energy to break the ancient demon's demonic screen protecting the fire demon country's capital. He faced the terrifying ancient demon head-on, using his devil armor, devil transformation, and the underworld river to resist its devastating attacks. With precise timing and the blood of an ancient god, Wang Lin created the blood person, allowing Bei Lou to manifest and prepare for their fusion. The episode showcased Wang Lin's incredible strength, strategy, and the beginning of a crucial alliance that could change the fate of the ancient demons. What happens next? Stay tuned for the next episode of Renegade Immortal. If you enjoyed this episode or found it exciting, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to receive notifications for the latest episodes following Wang Lin's journey. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.